Welcome to this presentation on thinking about thinking and how it can be applied using the 6 levels of Bloom's taxonomy. Before we start, I'm just going to give a quick overview of where we're going. So we're going to start off with what the 6 levels of Bloom's taxonomy is, how it can be applied to any discipline, and in this case I'm going to use intelligence as my example, and then a wrap-up and summary of what has been discussed, and finally the references will be available on the final slide. So let's have a look. Benjamin Bloom introduced the concept of cognitive thinking in the 1950s using the following 6 levels. The first one was knowledge, being able to recall the basics of what we have learned, and is the lowest level of our learning. Comprehension. This can be by translating the information from one form to another, or by interpreting the information. Application, being able to use and apply the information. Analysis, being able to break down the material into parts and to understand the relationship between the different parts. Evaluation, judge the material. What is its value based on a clearly defined criteria that you have set? Is it relevant? Does it make sense? Synthesis, restructure the parts, being able to create something new. The synthesis, this represents creativity. So Bloom's taxonomy can be applied to any discipline, and today I'm going to use intelligence as my example to give you an overview of the concept. So the first question we need to ask, what is intelligence? Most of us will know that intelligence is the application, capacity, and skill of an individual's ability to think and learn. This is something that we can easily remember and is a basic knowledge of its meaning. But do we actually understand what this means? So let's dig a little deeper into our thinking and look at the information in a critical manner. Let's start by asking, what is intelligence really? How do we apply intelligence? And how do we know if an individual has the ability to think and learn? Look deeper. Compare the different theories. Break it down to get an even deeper understanding. Start looking at what the relationship is between each of the parts. So, can intelligence be measured? How can it be measured? Is intelligence multifaceted? Is there more than one intelligence? This is where we really need to start to apply our critical thinking. This is where we start to analyse the information we have collected. And from the information we have gathered, is what we have found relevant? Does it make sense? Is it valid? Or is it purely an opinion or filled with emotion? Once all of that has been evaluated, it's now time to put this newfound information together to create a new argument. So to summary, are you able to retain and remember the information? Do you understand the information? Do you comprehend what it actually means? And where and how are you going to apply this newfound knowledge and information? Are you able to break the information down into its parts, look at the different relationships, and then restructure it to create something new? And does your new creation contain valid arguments? More importantly, what you are now arguing, is that valid and does it make sense? Have you removed your own emotion and opinions? So when you have covered these 6 areas, celebrate and congratulations. You are now thinking about your thinking. So good luck with your studies and thank you for listening.